Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Hunting Hockey Outdoors, second video. The last video we did, we unboxed, who is now Marvin, our Mossberg 940 Pro turkey. And I did a quick sight in with him with some Imperial 2 3/4 inch 7.5s at 15 yards. We've got a half decent pattern, sighted in, not so bad. And now we're going to try our turkey loads. So first thing we're going to try is the stock choke, which is the Accu choke that it came with. It's a 670 constriction, and we're going to run some long beard 3-inch number 6s out of that. So stay tuned and we'll try that right now. All right, we got the long beard number 6 3-inch stock choke 670 constriction. We put a turkey target up at 38 yards right now with the rangefinder, and looking at it, I've learned already a couple things. I'm not going to shoot at a turkey over 40 because that's a long ways just there. So let's try that and see how it looks. So I'm going to shoot from the turkey chair. Couple of reasons. The one thing I think is that's how I'm going to be shooting anyhow. So I want to replicate a hunting scenario as best as I can for when I sight it in for the final. And the second thing, I think if you're sitting back like this, it's a little easier to take the recoil because this is a gas gun and it kicks a little lighter than inertia guns, but turkey loads are pretty spicy. And from a bench when you're shooting, like, you're going to take that recoil like a MILF bent into a washing machine. So here we go, we'll try this one. Let's go have a look, see how that did. All right, there's the Longbeard XR number 6 3-inch at 38 yards. Looks pretty good. The main portion of the pattern is right up here. So if I was going to use that, of course you'd adjust it to where you want it. I was aiming right here at the in between the wattle and his chin there. But that doesn't look too shabby. It's quite a few vital hits. And we'll try another one. All right, we changed chokes. I got a Primos jelly head in here. It's a 660, and it's meant for lead, this one, not the TSS jelly head. This is the lead jelly head. So we'll give it a go, see how it does at the 38 yards. Same XR, number 6 is 3-inch. They're spicy. Okay, let's check it out. All right, the jelly head with the XR. That's a pretty sweet looking little pattern there, and there's lots of heads.
Look at that, you got him right in the medulla oblongata.
Yes, he did. That looks pretty darn good. So we'll try one more choke with the XR and then we'll move along. All right, XR number 6, 3-inch again. This time we got the Primos jelly head 650 TSS choke. We're going to run the lead through it anyhow. It's pretty tight. A lot of people I've seen so far in the research, it says a 650 will blow patterns on the lead, but let's see for ourselves as we bring you this nice low quality content. Yeah, baby. Okay, so there's the jelly head, TSS 650 constriction. That's pretty darn good. It's in there, the main chunk. Couple flyers up top. This is new paper each time. But for the most part, that's a pretty darn good looking little pattern. Like if I was going to sight that in, of course the core's up here, I'd just bring it down a bit. Sweet. Off to the, let's try another round. Okay, we're back. We got back to the stock choke, which is a 670. We've got Federal Premium Grand Slam. It's a lead copper load, copper plated. Cool little shell. Gives you a scale on there for spurs if you ever do get a turkey. And a nice roll crimp with a piece of clear plastic there. You can see the buffering agent. Kind of cool. Let's see what it does with the 670. Oh man, that kicked. Okay. Okay, there's the Grand Slam. It's that would have been a dead turkey, but you can see there the pattern. It looks like almost like a modified. It's pretty open. So now we'll go down. We'll try a 660. Okay, tube change. We got the jelly head. This is a 660. Let's try it. Right on. There's that guy. That's pretty open too. So far I'm really not liking the Grand Slam, but we'll try one more. Alright, last one with the Federal Grand Slam. We got the 650 TSS choke. Let's try it. So far, not too impressed with this Grand Slam, but that's just this gun. Might not like it. Okay. Well, there's the 650. I don't really see a huge discernible difference between the 660, 70, or the 50, but I'll know more when I get home and count them up, and we'll talk about that later. But for this gun, right now I'm going to say I'm going to go a hard no with the Federal Grand Slams. Okay, here's our last 3 shots we're going to take with the different chokes. And we're using the Federal Premium Heavyweight TSS. This stuff's like 18 grams per cubic centimeter. I went to Canadian Tire to get it, and it was $89.99 for 5 before tax. So basically we're pushing 20 bucks a shot for this stuff. Everybody raves about it.
What's a turkey worth at the grocery store?
Can you really put a price on
Absolutely not.
on turkey hunting?
Absolutely not.
Like Lori, God bless her soul, she realizes that ducks and geese and turkeys and deer all cost about $800 to $900 a pound.
And there's something to be said for like free range.
Right. And
wild free range.
Free
like,
range, it's all good.
Doesn't get any better.
And if you got to pay 900 bucks a pound for it, so be it, right?
So be it.
So, hey, when you look at it that way, what's 20 bucks a
What's
shot,
20
right?
bucks?
So, we're going to give this a go, and hopefully it's as great as everybody says it is. This is the stock choke. It's a 670 construction. The ears on. Let's burn 20 bucks. Alrighty. Oh! Sometimes physics isn't fun. Okay. Okay, that's the TSS number 7 at 38 yards. It's not bad. There's some shots in the brain there. Main part of the pattern is right around here, so you'd have to move it over a bit. But with that 670, I'm not much more impressed than what the XR was doing. And we'll try the other 2 chokes and we'll have a look. Okay, tube change. We got the jelly head. This is a 660. Let's try it. Right on. Okay, there's the Jellyhead 660. Same thing, shooting a little high up here. You could bring that down and over a bit, but I'm not seeing like anything that's making me say, wow, I'm ever glad I spent that 20 bucks. So I don't know, we'll try the last one, the last choke we got, and see how it works. Okay, last shot with these guys. This is the Tungsten Super Shot. We got the Primos TSS Specialized choke with a 650 constriction, so hopefully this will be the one that impresses us with this TSS, because so far, I don't know. Let's go see how that did. Okay, we could see the target was hit pretty good on the way up, and what did we both say?
Wow.
Wow. We said, wow, we think we might have something that likes. Like, that's a nice tight pattern. Right to there. Really nothing for flyers. Just a tad high. Bring that down a little bit, but for 38 yards with those number 7s and the 650 TSS jellyhead, that's looking pretty darn good. I think we'll take one shot each of the XR and the TSS at 30, because that's probably closer to where I'm going to be shooting, and we'll call it a day. Okay, we're going to do a shoot off at 25 yards. We're set up from the end of the barrel. We're going to try the XR and the TSS, and as I told you in the first video, I'm no expert turkey hunter and I haven't done a lot of it, but all 3 birds I've shot, looking at this guy, have not been that far. They're probably closer to 18 to 20 yards, the 3 I've gotten. So 25, that's about as far as I'm probably going to shoot. That 38 yards that we did have, maybe if I range find it and it's pretty calm and it's got its head way up, but I would feel more comfortable just shooting closer anyhow. So let's try the XR at 25 with the 650 that the Tungsten really liked. So here we go. Swarm. So that's the XR at 25 with that 650, and that's pretty sweet. If that's the load we might go with, then we'll drop it down a little bit, and if you get this swarm down into here, man oh man, that's pretty darn good. Let's try the TSS. Okay, 25 yards with the TSS with the 650 constriction. That XR was sweet, but we'll try this one just to see. Way better with the safety off. Woo! Okay. All right, there's the TSS at 25 yards. And that's right into the sweet baby Jesus range of the hurting that had put on a bird. Pretty nice. And there's this swarm that's right in here, and there's almost like a secondary swarm up here with just a small void. Not a bad pattern. Shooting, I was aiming right for here again. So that's pretty sweet. Is it deader than the one with the XR? Who knows, but that's pretty impressive. Now we'll go home and we'll have a good look at them, count some numbers up, and we'll do a little recap and see what we're thinking. Okay, so we did all the turkey patterning, which is pretty cool. We'll check that out at home, and again, we'll talk about it later. But turkey season is only a month long, and so you got another 11 months where you've got your 940 Pro turkey gun handy in the house. So having said that, you know, you got your gun in the house, something goes a little sideways, who knows what could happen. There's probably another use for this. Yeah, there is. Okay, so yesterday was just Just a great day at the range. Sun was shining, it was beautiful out. I hadn't shot in a few months, so that was wonderful. It was great to be with my buddy Glenn Puri. He was up with me. We did a lot of other stuff after the testing, shot a lot of guns, so it was really nice. So with the pattern testing, as you saw, everything we've tried, most of the stuff was pretty good. We're not going with the Grand Slam. I didn't like that too much, and when I first started with the turkeys with the Benelli, with the Super Black Eagle, I got a Jeb's Headhunter in there, and it didn't like that Grand Slam at all either. So I don't know, probably work for, well, they wouldn't market it if it didn't work for a lot of people, but it doesn't work for me. So the XR and the TSS, they were the best. From the Jellyhead Primos, the TSS choke that had the 650 constriction, both those rounds really like that choke with my particular gun. So that's what I'm going with. But as you could see, the patterns were they were up. The center of the pattern was up a little bit and a little right. So this morning I went over to my buddy Mark's farm and I set back up. I set up at 40 yards and I went down 9 clicks on the hollow sun and 2 to the left. And started shooting that, and here's the results from that. Super happy. So this is the TSS with the 650 at 40 yards today, once I moved the hollow sun to get it where I wanted it. So that's pretty, you gotta like that at 40 yards. That's pretty darn good. And then again at 30 yards. So that's pretty sweet. 30 yards there's a whack of pellets in there. And then I ran out of those targets, so I got some Primos targets. So this is the Longbeard number 6s at 40 yards with the same choke. And again at 30 yards. So with either of those rounds, you know, I'd be happy. It's going to easily kill a turkey at out to 40. I don't think, from yesterday from the shooting, I don't think I'll shoot past 40. Like, I'm going to range find them and as they're coming in, but 40 I think that's going to be the max for me. So TSS, do I need it? Probably not. The Longbeard's pattern's great. They both do, but I'm going to use the TSS this year because I've still got like a box and a half of it. So I'll use that just for the added kinetic energy maybe. But do you need it? No, not at that range, I don't think. But so my gun right now, my Mossberg 940 Pro turkey with the Primos 650 TSS and the Federal TSS number 7s, man, that's what I'm going to be using. So the next video we put up in a couple weeks, we're going to be turkey hunting, and you guys come along with me and we'll give that a shot and see what we get. Hopefully we get a shot at something, or at least we'll get out and get some fresh air. So good luck everybody. I hope that helped you a little bit, and you know, good luck with your testing it. Make sure you pattern your gun, man, because it really is an eye-opener, the different ways just the ammo and chokes shoot out of the same gun. So anyhow, hope everybody has a great day.